Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Miami Dolphins. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared him? Team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game. That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
Ready to get us started here, Riley Patterson. And we are underway from Miami. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Philly's offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The second-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season at Oklahoma.
Tremendous production in college at two different universities, and this is a guy who was a finalist for the Heisman Trophy. Still much more of a runner than a thrower, but has plenty of arm and is capable of making the big throws downfield. And don't underestimate his ability to think the game. Remember, he's the son of a coach.
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And he'll get this up to about the 40. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Here's Hurts to throw. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Hurts. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll make it second down.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed. Because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. Hurts sets up to throw it. This one goes out wide for Barkley.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Throwing is Hurts. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and now fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
After the field goal, here's Elliott to kick it away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin at the 35-yard line. The Dolphins take the field with Tua Tagovailoa, their quarterback from Alabama, at the helm.
You want to talk about a driven player, partner. This guy is absolutely that person. He doesn't just have goals in this game. He wants to be remembered among the best to play the position, and he treats every game as an audition for that. It's a lofty goal to set for yourself, but we've seen his drive lead to some impressive games from him. Perhaps another one is in store today.
Tua and the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. That's out to Hill, right side complete. Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Now Tua signaling to change things up.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards.
Well, on 3rd down, he wanted to go to one of his most dependable targets, and that's who he found, his tight end there, to pick up the first, Charles.
And you use the proper word there, dependable, and sometimes spectacular, because tight ends nowadays, they can do it all. But they're the guys you trust, especially across the middle of the field where there's traffic. He delivers, and they pick up nice yardage.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 1.
And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
Achane here. They stay on the ground.
And he'll just get back to the line of scrimmage, if that. And with a flag on the field. And that one looks to be in the area where someone was held.
So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
And with a play clock at 3, we'll get a signal and a timeout on the whistle. And my goodness, they're now out of timeouts here in this first quarter. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Tua going to throw.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. And now an audible here into something else.
Out of the gun on 3rd down. Here's Tua. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 24-yard line. A new set of downs after a strong pickup of 16 yards. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times, because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up the first down.
Jalen Carter in on that tackle.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle, but give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Going to the air. Tagovailoa.
Throw caught by Achane.
And he's out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal.
Well, no question, this is exactly how they wanted to start this football game. And nice pass there. And now they're set up beautifully, Charles, to finish this off with a touchdown.
Yeah, but they've still got to finish it off, partner, and that means they've got to execute at this stage of the field. So we've seen many teams march it right to the goal line and not cash in. They've got something dialed up here that puts it in the end zone.
They'll run. Achane.
And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 8 and a good first step there with second and goal coming up.
At the Eagles' 2-yard line.
Let's go. Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Devon Achane from a yard out. And the Dolphins have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. Riley Patterson now for the extra point.
He's got it. They'll see that opening drive field goal and raise it a touchdown, and that makes it 7-3. So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays. And it winds up in 6 points for the Dolphins.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line.
So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their second drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it. Had an open man that time and ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet.
Go Silver, ready?
On 2nd and 10, Hurts. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They get 6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4.
Silver. Hey, easy, 63, 6. Pound left, Yanni. Silver, set.
Back to throw here.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
That makes him now 0 for 2 here in the first quarter on 3rd down conversions.
And now they'll look to their defense because they need them to step up so they don't fall further behind here in the early going.
It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. And it'll be Dolphin football.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. On the ground, this is Hill. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and a yard.
44. Ready. Ready, team. Low. Turbo 1, high.
Looking to pass. Tua. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
He scored their touchdown earlier, and this had a chance to be another. This secondary scrambling for answers, looking at each other, trying to figure out who is going to put the clamps on this guy, because right now he's absolutely shredding them.
Now Achane on 1st and 10. They'll get him to the ground at the 20, following a pickup of 4.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
The ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6. Again, it's Achane. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Dolphins are able to extend their lead. Flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
And that flag accepted. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Philadelphia's offense ready to go again. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Hurts going to shift him around a bit. They'll start out on the ground, and Saquon Barkley. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
He's brought down at the 39.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. Now they'll change things up. Second down. Here's Barkley again. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Looking to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
35 yards that time on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Devon Achane of the offense ready to go once again. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals. 2nd down and 8.
Go ahead. Come on, 2. Go. Hey, come on, 2. Come on, 2.
Now Hill. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. Tough spot here. 3rd down and 11.
The tackle made back at the 25-yard line.
From the gun, it's Tua. That one complete to Hill. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. Jake Bailey on now to punt here on 4th down. Pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
And there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Now it's 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. On the throw, read him too much that time. It's incomplete.
But so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Hey, Silver. On Silver, ready?
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. It's caught. Smith. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the 1st down. On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. This is brought in at the 21. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And that will come the offense as they take over. Miami set to take over. Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still they've got the lead here and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming. And he's got a 1st down as he's going to be taken down, but a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning.
Dolphins, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Get safe. Go ahead. Out.
On 1st down, back to Ochan. And across the midfield, stripe into Eagle territory. 73 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here. Now Tua going to change the play. Throwing on 2nd down. Tua. He'll dump this off to Ochan. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get it out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Here comes 3rd and the length of the football. Now they'll audible to something else. They'll run for it with Ochan. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
21G. 20, TX.
Tua on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And the Eagles defense able to hold. 1st and 10 here. And, you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Quick slant, Dotson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
First down, Philadelphia.
180. Hey, Silver.
Here's Hurts to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Hurts. That's going to be caught. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown. And the Eagles get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Oh, this is blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football. But he will not be able to bring this one back, and the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
I know it's easy to kind of shrug off a blocked extra point, but this game is shaping up to be a tight one. The second half, this could prove crucial.
Yeah, we might look back on this one. We'll have to wait and see. So after the blocked PAT, they're ready to kick this one off. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Potential turning point as they get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
First down 10 at the 43-yard line.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. He dumps it off to Barkley.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, this from 53. The kick by Elliott is good. So these two teams off to their... Well, no sooner did the teams get to the locker rooms, and they're running right back out. Halftime over, third quarter, ready to go. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. The Dolphins getting set to go back to work here in quarter number 3. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I liked what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
Taken down right at
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now Tua. Open man downfield is Waddle. He's got it. Now he's loose down the middle of the field. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Jalen Waddle, 65 yards. And the Dolphins come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that makes this a 9-point game. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realize what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, the next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's third down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Hey, 73. 63.
Hurts sets up to throw it. This will be caught by Brown. So they'll get nothing out of that play. And that's going to make it 4th down. The Eagles send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Watch out for Hill on the return. There'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. Jalen Waddle, the speedster wide receiver, brings out this offense. Pretty good game for him so far. I guess he's still got time here to make this a great game, but so far he's been solid.
I like where you're going with that, because it has been pretty good, but there's always that hint that things can really escalate for him. And right now, they feel like they're somewhat keeping him in check, but he has found the end zone once. But, boy, he can explode at any moment.
Yeah, and when you hit that end zone once, you want to find it again, don't you?
Yes, you do.
Makes you hungrier.
You get greedy in a good way.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. And they'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. Now Tua is going to change things up. Right back to Achane on 2nd down. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. They'll come up now 3rd and 9.
It's now 3rd and 9.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Formation for the Dolphins.
Got the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. Pulled in at the 24. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. Now Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again. The crowd maybe losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try to force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Short completion, just 4 yards, and that's going to bring up second down.
Second and 6.
Gets this out quickly to Dotson.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Smith will come in motion right.
Running again with Barkley on second down.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Third down and 5.
Again, it's Barkley. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
27 yards for Saquon Barkley. And the Eagles have cut it back within a score.
Elliott on for the extra point. And this time he gets it to go as it is up and good. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it's capped off by a touchdown run from Saquon Barkley. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as they'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10
at their own 17-yard line. On the carry, it's Hill. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
All right, fellas. Let's go. Long.
Tua sets up to pass it. Got a man, it's Darren Waller. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Ready to stay. Get set.
Running right, here's Achane.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. If they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
Right here.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Complete to Devon Achane. It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
And the Eagles with a dime look. 6 DBs on third down.
Hey, ready. 21G. Ready.
Here's Tua.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead is up to 5.
26. Dolphins.
A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. Miami's offense set and ready to go. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick-6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick-6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Tua going to throw. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. Nolan Smith brings him down on the pass rush.
Jake Bailey in punt formation.
Before they can get the punt away, whistles as we've come to the end of the third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
For the Dolphins.
The Dolphins will send out the punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Returnable here from the 38. That'll be a 47-yard punt, officially 5 on the return. Here comes Eagle offense now as they get set to take over here. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Great. Trimmer.
They'll run it again with Barkley. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 65 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
And this is exactly what you're looking to do offensively. If you can start stringing some runs together like this, you'll keep churning out first downs, and that's going to put you in a great position to carry this one home.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to take it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
First down.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
Out. Get it. I got it. Roy. Hey, easy, 63, back.
Throwing is Hurts. That's going to be caught by Bigsby. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
take Bigsby. 27 yards. And the Eagles get an important score there to extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Elliott good with a PAT. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20.
Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over.
And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
That's good for a Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Looking to pass. Tua.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Watch it, Oscar. 2-1, high. Hey, 21 TX. 20 TX.
To throw again on 2nd down.
Tua. That's caught. Nick Westbrook-Akine with it.
Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
A gain of 26 yards.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 27.
At the 27-yard line.
21G. Solo left. Hey. Let's go. Corner, long. Long, out.
They're going to look to throw.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on. 2nd and 10.
Hey, get set. 32
Now Tua signaling to change things up.
Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. On the RPO, he'll keep it. And this is intercepted. And that should do it.
Jacorian Bennett has it. And the Eagles are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
They have to like the position that they are in. Fourth quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT.
Past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5.
So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5.
Great. Anyway,
They'll go to Barkley again.
Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20.
Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Eagles have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that will make this a 19-point game.
21. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line.
The Dolphins offense now ready to go back out onto the field. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level. That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Here's 2nd and 10.
All right, go ahead, go. Ready. Solo left Zion. Step. Out.
He'll look to throw. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning.
For a Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
All right. Get all the way. Hey, 20, TX. Hey. Turbo 1, high.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Jacorian Bennett has it. And the Eagles are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pull it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Good, set.
Second down, here's Barkley again. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 3rd down, Barkley. And he is not going to get to the marker as they stop him short at the 14. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They're going on 4th down with Hurts. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And they're already in the red zone. The 18-yard line is where they take over.
4th down pass. Intercepted. Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. 18. Hey, Connor, long.
After the turnover, it's Tua. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Darren Waller from 17 yards out. And the Dolphins have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12.
28.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
They've got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game. 2nd and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. 3rd and 12.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 12.
63.
They go play action with Hurts. And he is caught. And he's going to step out of bounds all the way down on the other side of midfield. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
A gain of 40 yards. 1st down, Eagles.
Hey, 73.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
73.
Here's Hurts to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Easy, 63, back. Go Silver, ready?
Hurts. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
Hey, 70, Trimmer, 73. Yeti.
Back to throw again. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10.
This is 1st and 10. Now 2 are going to change the play. Tua to throw. And this one is incomplete.
Give him big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
One final try for Tagovailoa. And he's going to go down. He's backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety. So that a double whammy. Not only do you have to give away the football, but the 2 points mean this is now a two-score game.
And two doesn't seem like much, does it? But it means everything in this situation, because now they're going to have to look back, and ultimately that might be the play that ends up deciding this game.
But Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin. Flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short, but I can't complain. Doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night. And I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice, then I teleport. Got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan.
With a Miami Dolphins crew, Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins.
Don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, yeah. When you're not, nope.
The fans here fired up as usual at Lincoln Financial Field in South Philly. Tonight, a good one straight ahead. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Philadelphia Eagles.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson in the booth. Riley Patterson on the field gets this thing going. Off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 9.
63, 63, 63. Let's go, motion, motion, motion.
To throw, Hurts. And caught, Saquon Barkley. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. This one is caught by Dotson. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. They get 22 yards there. Good for an Eagles first down.
Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 37.
Right up the middle with Barkley. Oh, he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
Brought down back at the
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
180, 180. Go Silver, ready?
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Got a man. It's A.J. Brown brings it in. And he's into the end zone. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Jake Elliott to kick off.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. The Miami offense will make their way onto the field, led by their quarterback from the University of Alabama, Tua Tagovailoa.
We had a chance to see him out on the field early in pregame, and I thought he looked really sharp. I thought he looked focused. We had a chance to talk to him earlier in the week, and he's excited for this opportunity today. He thinks he's got a chance to lead this offense and have a lot of success, and ultimately the #1 goal is to come out with a victory.
Here's Tua to open with a throw. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
At the 33-yard line.
From the gun, here's Tua. He gets it to the rangy tight end, Waller. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
And 8.
Watch it, Oscar. Step.
A shotgun snap for Tua. This one caught by Waller. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. 15-yard pickup there. Good for a Dolphins first down. They'll run here. This is Devon Achane. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Following the play, we have an Eagle who is shaken up. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Once again, it's Achane. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
To throw is Tua. That's complete. It's Jalen Waddle. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line.
It's a gain of 18.
Tua and his old Bama teammate Waddle for the Dolphin first down.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Miami.
Tua will give it to Achane. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Following the play, we have an Eagle who is shaken up. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout.
44, ready. All right, solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. 21G, 21G.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. This throw right side is caught by Hill. And he will score! Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Miami.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
The kick is good. That ties the game at 7.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. The Eagles offense going to take over now for the second time. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with first down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. He's got it! And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. Big time play with Hurts and Brown. 59 yards. So after the big play to start, now we have first and goal.
Hey, 73, 73.
Here's Hurts. will wisely just get rid of this one and set up 2nd and goal.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
73. Hey, let's go. Trim it. Crowd left Yeti. Go silver, ready? Alpha. Delta.
On 2nd down, Hurts. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up.
Tiger Hornet. Don't touch that. Hey, silver. Yeah. Man. Hey. Crowd left Yeti. 63. Motion. Delta.
To the air again. Hurts. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
5-yard pickup brings up 4th down and goal.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter as they think about what they want to do here on 4th and goal.
Don't touch that.
They'll try it now with Barkley. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
So this play by the middle linebacker is all about play recognition. Reminds me of a former teammate, Luke Kuechly. He knew the play before it was going to happen. Watch him. He diagnoses, he tracks the ball, and bang, makes a huge tackle, short of the yard to gain, forces the turnover on downs.
The Dolphins going to use their final timeout here, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. And they'll get him down up around the 15-yard line. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
That's good for Dolphins. First down. First down, Dolphins.
They'll stay on the ground with Achane. And he's going to have this one up near the 28. 13 more on that carry. He is churning out the yards. And another first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate...
Devon Achane! And he is gone! 72 yards! Touchdown, Miami! On comes Patterson for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Dolphins will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And he will sit on here in the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense make their way out to take over once more. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Here's 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Hey, easy. 63, 63, man. 73, 73.
Hurts to throw. Firing right side. Brought in by Brown. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. But production has been sensational early on. The last catch putting him over 100 receiving yards, and we still have another half to play. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
63, 63.
Hurts. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Great. Hey, let's go. Now let's get him. Hey.
Here's Hurts. He'll get that out to Barkley. They get an even 20 on that one. 1st down, Philadelphia.
It's a gain of 20.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
60, Yeti.
Hurts again. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
180. 73. Hey, easy. 63, 73. Count up, Yeti.
Hurts will try it again. Will be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
Great. Trimmer. Count up, Yeti. Tiger Hornet. Alpha.
Again, Hurts. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
And back to work goes Elliott after making the field goal. He'll send this one away. Jalen Wright now on the return. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. Devon Achane ready to take the field with the rest of his Miami offensive teammates. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Top 3, kick. It's
handoff. This is H.N. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up third down.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up third down.
All right, Brian, go, go, go. Hey, 21, T.A.
Back to throw is Tua. That's caught by Hill. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
It's fourth down.
Come on, 2. Ready.
They'll try it now with H.N. And he's going to have a Dolphins first down by a good couple of yards. They get 3 on 4th and inches. Throwing is Tua. Oh, he couldn't. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay. So they might be taking a look at this one.
And I feel like we see this so often, Mike, especially with how good these receivers are after the catch. They're so eager to pick up that extra yardage. Sometimes they don't completely put the ball away, and with how good these defenders are at knocking it loose, pretty fortunate on that one. His teammate was there to prevent that from being a turnover.
Here's 2. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. That's good for 27 and a first down.
In order for this play to be successful against man coverage, Mike, 2 things need to happen. 1, the quarterback has to anticipate the break. He has to get that ball out on time. And then the rest is the receiver creating the separation at the top. And when both are accomplished, you can see what the results are.
And hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the third quarter.
Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Dolphins offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They'll do so with 1st and 10.
21G. All right, out.
On the ground to start the drive is H.N. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
Phillips on the tackle. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 28-yard line.
21G, 21. Let's go.
Here's Tagovailoa. Get this into the hands of Devon H.N. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. 3rd and 2. Here we go.
And it's third down.
Now Tua. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
And it'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. That's A.J. Brown and the rest of the Eagles offense set to take over once more. Trail by 4, touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
King, Bill King, Bill King. No touchdown, 73. Easy, 63, 60. No touchdown.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's going to try it here again. That's going to be pulled in by Brown. A big play and a much-needed one as well. Pick up of 46 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Hurts to the air on first down. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time, and that will lead to a second down.
Hey, Silver. Alpha. Delta.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. A pass caught by Saquon. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
It's 3rd and 7.
Hey! On anyone, huh? 63, 60. Yanni. Go Silver, ready?
Now Hurts. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Ifeatu Melifonwu. And the Dolphins are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
A run out of the gun with Gtowncapp. It's a pickup of about 3 to the 28-yard line.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line.
Second and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ready, set. 18. Long. 21G. Out.
Now it's Tua. Escaping to his left. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. 22 yards for pickup there. First down, Miami.
That's good.
This is an element to his game that we don't necessarily spend a lot of time talking about. He's not known as a traditional runner at the quarterback position. But when he has some space like he had here, he is more than capable of not only converting first downs, but picking up big chunk plays.
He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Jalen Carter out of Georgia makes the tackle. From the 48-yard line, here's second down and 7. From the gun, here's Tua. This throw right side is caught by Hill. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
All right, fellas, listen up.
He'll try and run it here. It's Gtowncapp. A good run there to the 34-yard line. That is a first down.
And he just continues to chew off more and more yardage with every single carry. And you can see here with the numbers, Mike, for as strong as he was in the first half, it almost looks like he's got even stronger now here in the second.
On first and 10, it's Gtowncapp. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. From the 31, here is second down and 7.
All right, come on. Go ahead, TX.
On the ground, Achane opens up this fourth quarter. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down, forthcoming.
And it's 3rd down.
Ready. All right, go. Long. Solo left Zion.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That one out wide to Achane. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up fourth down.
Brings up 4th and
1. They snap it to Tua. Open man left Touchdown, Dolphins. Extra point by Patterson is good. And the Dolphins are out to a 21-10 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the end zone. He gets swarmed under. Doesn't even get to the 15. The Eagles offense ready to get back to work. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line. So a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Forced to his right. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer. Hey, 73. Hey, 73. Alpha.
To throw is Hurts. That'll be taken in by Barton. And he's taken down up past the 35.
Another really nice throw right there, and as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision every time that he's decided to throw the ball.
Hey, Silver.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got.
Automatic 1st down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Great, set. And anyway, that. 73. Crowd left Yeti.
Throwing is Hurts. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Tyrell Dodson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. 2nd down, they need 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Eagles' 11-yard line.
A shotgun snap for 2. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front. And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike, and they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no return here. This is a touchback. The Eagles offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10.
Go Silver, ready? Great, set.
To throw is Hurts. He'll get that out to Barkley. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10.
Hey, let's go. Hey, Silver. Yeti. Hey, easy, 63, back.
Throwing is Hurts. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it'll be 3rd down.
10 yards to go.
Check.
Again, Hurts. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down.
4th down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield. So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
And he's going to get upended right at the line of scrimmage. And he's picked up and thrown down. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. There. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. Punt team comes out. Dolphins going to kick it away. As they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And this one's going to be down inside the 20-yard line. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Left side, it's caught by Brown. And he's out of bounds. They're going to mark him at the 35.
It's a gain of 18.
They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. A short throw taken in by Goddard. Finding room at midfield. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. 18 on the gain again. And another 1st down. On 1st down, it's Hurts. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. So the Eagles use their first timeout here. It comes with 36 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. It is 2nd and a yard. Hurts again. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down. Back in the backfield in the area of holding. That's on the former All-Pro Lane Johnson. Here comes 2nd down.
Great.
Hurts will try it again. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down. To the air again. Hurts. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
Brings up fourth down.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. So wind up a turnover on downs. Out comes Riley Patterson to try the field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Dolphins will extend their lead.
Eagles 10.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. On the return, it's Tank Bigsby. And he is going to be taken down, and that is going to do it. So a win here for the visiting Dolphins. A bit of a surprise, this one on paper. You figure this would have been a difficult assignment, trying to win away from home against a team of this caliber. No problems, though. They find a way to get it done.
We're the Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins #1.
Great mix of folks in attendance today. You see some vacationers, some locals, all gathering together here at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. To kick off, here's Riley Patterson. And we're underway at Hard Rock. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So out come the Bears, ready for their first possession. And they're brought out by a player with immense expectations and promise in the league. He was picked first overall in 2024 out of USC, Caleb Williams.
He's somebody who has made a career of extending and creating plays. I mean, oftentimes, Kate, where I just would sit aghast. How did he do that? How does he make that throw on the run? Now he's got to take the spectacular and just add a whole level of consistency.
Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They are on the counter with Swift. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at their 48-yard line.
Williams from the gun. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. A pickup of 17. And it'll be first down Bears. All set to go now from the 35.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
First down throw by Williams. Going deep here for the end zone. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a roll the dudes, a touchdown. Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Dolphins nothing. Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. So here come the Dolphins as they get set for their debut series. They'll be led out by a proud Samoan and one of your few fellow lefty QBs, Brock, Tua Tagovailoa.
I've heard from many of Tua's peers in the league that there's just not a more accurate guy. If you wanted to just do an accuracy test in the NFL, yeah, Tua's going to hit that target as much as anybody in the league. Avoiding injury and being available is really the only question mark now in Tua's career.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. Tua taken right to the air. That's caught. Devon Achane. Rolling into enemy territory. And it won't be a touchdown, Brock, but it sure was close. He winds up out of bounds just about a yard shy of the goal line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Right. Punches it in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins finish off their opening drive. Jalen Wright with the touchdown. Riley Patterson on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins start off well to tie things 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Back out comes the Chicago offense for their second drive. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone, but the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them because they
touchdown, Chicago! The Bears take the lead on the first play of the drive. Santos now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bears take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
Dolphins 7. Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. So Miami headed out for its second drive of the game. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. First down, here's Tua. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
I like that right there, Kate. Early in this game, show your cards. Double this guy. They know his ability, his reputation. Make somebody else beat you.
Blitz coming, Tua. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains. The Bears going with 6 DBs for this third down there in the dime set. Trying to pick it up here with A-Chain. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Win the early battles. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Staying on the ground here with A-Chain. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Offense to the line. Second down.
Brings up second and 11 at the 29-yard line.
Hey, 21 T8.
Now Tua to throw. Hits his running back. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45.
It's a gain of 16.
They really don't care what the split is between ground and him as a receiver. The important part for their offense, Brock, is just getting this dude touches.
Yeah, just like those Hoopers you see, right? When they are on fire, get him the ball. Whatever it takes, you're going to find a way to devise a scheme to get it to him, and they're doing it right now. Damage through the air.
Second and 6.
Second down carry for A-Chain. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Call it 4 yards, and they're set up with a manageable 3rd and 2.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
A gain of 9 yards.
That's a pickup of 9. And it's going to be first down Miami.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now the shotgun will give it to A-Chain. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Watch it, Oscar.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Escapes out to the left. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Ready. Ready, team. Let's go. 21G, 21G.
Here he goes, third and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. So that brings up fourth and long. Now it's Jake Bailey who's out to punt this for the Dolphins. Nice punt here. He'll get under this fair catch at the 9. The Bears offense now heads back out to the field. Well, Brock, it only took them one play to reach the end zone last drive. They might have to work a little bit harder this time out. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. This winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of the broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. And because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
First down, Williams to throw. They shot his shot, Brock, but they couldn't connect. Now they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Williams thrown again here on second down. Hits him on the out route. Short pickup to their own 31. Stopped by Chop Robinson.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Third down, here's Williams. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
He's got this at the 27. The Dolphins offense ready to go as they take the field. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Kevin Byard there to bring him down. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 31-yard line.
Tagovailoa now against the blitz. And that is how our first quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. So they'll get to scheme about this third down call for a bit. That brings us to the end of one. It's a 14-7 game. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They've got 3rd and 8.
Solo left Zion.
They'll air it out on 3rd. That's caught for the first. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And they're going to have 1st and goal. He's out of bounds just shy of that 5-yard line. It's a huge pickup on the play. And now they have a 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
21G. 22.
Trying to run it in. A-Chan. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. Offense up to the line fast.
At the 2-yard line. A gain of 3. Brings up 2nd and goal.
There's another for it. And he punches this one in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Devon Achane with the touchdown. Patterson on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dolphins tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback. Chicago getting set to take the field now. And they're playing with a chance to take the lead right here. Get a nice little cushion in what has been an otherwise really close game.
Yeah, and really the mindset, Kate, is this has got to be the drive. When you break the huddle, you look at each other and say, right now, these are the moments that tilt the game in our favor. Because you know if you don't get it done, you've given your opponent that opportunity.
Completed over the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Give them 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets them a first down. Offense in the hurry up here.
First down. A gain of 18 on the play. And the Bears first down.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Williams to throw on first. They'll try to force it into the slant. It's intercepted. Mika Fitzpatrick has got it.
Williams pass. Intercepted. The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up first and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
2 now from the gun. Finds his back, Achane. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Running with Achane here out of the gun. Well, his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Defense showing blitz. Tagovailoa has him on the quick hitter. Achane lost it, and the Bears have it. And they can't cobble a return together, but they do have the football. They've got it on their side of the field. But where one defender failed, Brock, another succeeded. He shook free of that first tackle, but the next guy not only made that hit, but knocked it loose as well.
Kate, as we saw when he broke that first tackle,
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
when they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. Williams will look to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Third and long for him here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Chicago brings out the punting unit. Tyreek Hill deep for the Dolphins. down to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. The Dolphins and running back Devon Achane getting back to work. They lost it in enemy territory their last time out. Never a spot you want to fumble. So I imagine, Brock, it's going to be two hands on the football as they return to the field. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Ready, shot. Turbo wire.
Hill now from the gun. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side. Working quickly here.
21G.
Throwing. Here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. Short pass brought in. And they make the tackle at the 38. Well, so far, they've got to be pretty happy with how he's been leading their offense. It has been a great start.
And I'd hesitate to say it's only going to get better, especially if they really decide to keep running this offense through that quarterback's arm.
All right. Turbo 3. Wait.
It's Achane on the inside give. Down to the 10. There it is. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a second-quarter lead. Devon Achane with the touchdown. Patterson on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins break that tie and now lead by 7.
Bears 14.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Here come the Bears back out on offense. And they're a touchdown back, Brock, as they take over down 21-14. After this one, we're going to hit the 2-minute warning. First down, Williams. On the move, headed right. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from Hard Rock Stadium after this. So at the 20, here's 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Secured by Burden on the slant. Just before he reaches the marker, he's hit and stopped. They got him at the 29. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Tight end going in motion here. Williams to throw here, 3rd and 1. Buys time, rolling right. Has his man caught by Odunze. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. They get 23 on that one. And that'll be first down, Chicago. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Williams from the gun. It's another first down mistake. He's intercepted again. Jordan Brooks comes up with it. And the Dolphins return the interception almost to midfield before the tackle's made.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10. Here's Achane up the middle. First guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
Rolling left, buying some time. He's keeping it. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bears territory. Miami calls a timeout here. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Another drop. The last two plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it.
21G.
Now Tagovailoa on 4th. He's got it to his running back. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. How about 19 yards on 4th down, partner? And the call to go for it pays off. He'll come up on 1st and 10. A run now with Gtowncapp. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final timeout here. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
The 27-yard line.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Watson, Oscar. Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. Ready.
Blitz coming, Tua. Getting out to his left. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Hey, 21 TA.
No throw, 3rd and long. Flush down out to his left. He's going to run for it. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's 4th down.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
Facing 4th down, Dolphins bringing out the field goal unit. This is going to be Riley Patterson to do the honors. From the left hash, a 40-yard look. So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hansen. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone.
Going on a bit of a speed run, it seems. We are flying past halftime and going right to the start of the 3rd quarter.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Dolphins getting their offense out there to start off this 2nd half. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. Second half begins with a run by Gtowncapp, and he works his way for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Gtowncapp again on 2nd. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
Down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up third down and 5.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Taken in by Hill, right side. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short. So the Dolphins readying for the punt. Jake Bailey's going to kick it away. Hauls in this punt at the 8. He gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. Their last series sure was looking like points up until that interception, Brock. Hopefully they can move the ball similarly well as they take over here. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. This drive is going to begin with a run by Swift. Giving 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Williams with a quick pass out wide. Pop on the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
To the air on 3rd and long. Absolutely fires this one right side. So he knocked away from the intended target. That brings up 4th down. They'll bring out the punter here. Torrey Taylor will kick this away.
3 plays and out. It's 4th down.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Dolphins and running back Devon Achane getting back to work. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here.
All right, fellas, listen up.
On 1st down, they're going to start out with Achane. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. He's got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Achane again. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Jalen Johnson with the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
3rd and 2. Now Tagovailoa escapes the pocket. Going deep. Brought in inside the 20. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins make it a 16-point ball game. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. Patterson tacks on the extra point. And the Dolphins take a 3-possession lead.
Dolphins 31. Bears 14.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. The Bears about set for their next possession. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. Williams on 1st down. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
I'm I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Williams to throw on third. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Offense is set. First and 10.
14 yards. That's good for a Bears first down.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. That's to Dunze again. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
To the air yet again, Williams. Hits his running back. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
Again, it's Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Man in motion here. First and goal, Swift. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
Pretty easy for me to play armchair quarterback up here and say I just don't like that call on first and 5, especially when you get nothing from it. Man, that one stinks.
To throw, Williams. And he scores. It is a Chicago touchdown. The Bears shrinking the lead some in the third. Now we'll pause. The officials want to take a good look at this and confirm it was indeed a touchdown.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
Those points safe on the scoreboard. The touchdown upheld upon review. Santos connects on a point after. And the Bears cut the lead down to 10.
31. Bears 21. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
That lead trimmed just a bit. Down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. The Dolphins are heading out there alongside Jalen Waddle for this next series. That touchdown cut the lead by a chunk, Brock, but it's still a 2-score game as they start this drive out. Achane, a first down carry. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Now after that snap, there's an injured Dolphin still out there. So we're going to get a stoppage here as they go out to look at him. And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. First down, here's Tua. Completed to his running back. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. He picks up 15 on the play. And that is a Dolphins first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Achane to the right. He dodges the tackle. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire. Getting stronger, literally, as this game's going on.
Second down carry for Achane. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
A gain of 3 yards. That's another Dolphins first.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. It's Dolphins football. We'll see if they can close things out for a win.
Let's get in that end zone.
All set now. 1st and 10.
All right, come on. 18. All right, fellas, listen up.
Staying on the ground here with A-Chain. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
18. Cover 1 high. Cover 1 high. Cover 2.
And stick with A-Chain. Oh, he lost the football. Bears pick it up, headed the other way. He cuts it to the right sideline. Their offense going to take over a much better field position as they get a bunch on that fumble return.
I think the defense would have just settled for getting off the field with the takeaway, but they add a nice little present onto the end of it for their teammates who start this possession with much better field position.
They kick the running back in motion. First down, Williams to throw. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he has this down to the 34. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
And the Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Working from the gun, Williams. Connecting with his back here, Swift. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 36-yard line.
Here's Williams. He finds Odunze running the slant. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
That's good. Bears first down.
Here's Williams again. Drops it underneath. Swift. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Williams from the gun. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's stopped after a gain of about 5. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
That's another Bears first down. 1st and goal, Chicago.
Out of the shotgun to give to Swift. And he's going to get taken down near the goal line. It's a gain down to the 1. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Back to Swift. And this time he mixed it in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. And now for the point after. And crucially, to bring things within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal will tie this game in the 4th.
31. Bears 28. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Eskridge on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Dolphins sending their offense back out there. And this really looks like a whole different ball game after that touchdown, doesn't it? They really need to go on a drive here. They'll start the drive with A-Chan. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Looking to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Bears and Roma Dunze headed back out on offense. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Williams to throw on first. Completed over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 33-yard line.
Running with Swift out of the gun. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him.
A gain of 10 yards.
1st and 10 from the 43.
First down. It's a gain of 10. First down, Bears.
To throw is Williams. This is Loveland working the right side. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball with the 44.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Bears trail by a field goal. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Williams on first down. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Here he is to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's taken down at the 30. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Back to throw. Chased out to his right. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something when no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Setting up to pass. Complete right side. Burden has it. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. But anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, those are welcome bonus yards.
First down. Here's Swift. And this one's going to get all the way down inside the 5. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on first down. Just want some yards to set up an easier second down play. But they will take that execution every time.
Slam left.
Swift will not get past the line. He's held up at 4. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
At the 4-yard line.
He'll look to throw it. Bails out of the pocket quick. And really, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's third and goal.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal. Looking to throw it. This one's caught. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Miami calls a timeout here. It's second. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. This could be the snap that decides this game. It's fourth and goal. They've got a man in motion. Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. And he's got it. He pulls in a game-winning touchdown with almost no time left. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
Dolphins 31. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20. Miami set to take over once again on offense. And this pressure has been playing volleyball in this fourth quarter, partner. That touchdown just served it over their way. Now they need a touchdown to return serve, put it back on the other sideline.
Yeah, I like what you did there. And I'll keep the analogy going. We're in the final set, and it almost feels now like a must-score drive.
Solo left Zion.
First down, time by Lord to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. They connect on the deep shot. And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final timeout here. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
10 at the 40-yard line.
All right, come on. Yeah. Double one. Longer, long. Watch it, Oscar. Hey, out.
First down, here's Tua. Escapes out to the left. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
20, TX.
And a timeout's called. We'll have likely just a final play. Only 6 seconds remaining in this one. From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10.
Ready. 21G. Ready. Hey, 21 TM. Hey. 21 G. Whoa. Solo left Zion. Ready.
Tua now from the gun. Rolling left, buying some time. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
Kate, as soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
Let's go. Solo left Zion. Scat.
Here he goes, one final shot. This is for the ball game. And the hit separates the football, and that is what ends this game. What a play! So the Bears take this one on the road. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with the victory.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really wanna brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin. Flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short, but I can't complain. Doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night. And I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice, then I teleport. Got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan. Then I go spitting out syrup in the twilight zone. Got no job, but I'm on the clock.
Miami has it all, the greatest football team.
A repair at legendary Lambeau Field, Green Bay, Wisconsin. Tonight, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Green Bay Packers. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson in the booth. Riley Patterson on the field gets this thing going. Off we go from Green Bay. And he goes nowhere. Buried back at the 15-yard line. The Green Bay offense set to go to work for the first time. And they're led by the man who waited his turn, the 2020 first-rounder, Jordan Love.
You know, Mike, it's kind of become cliche. You know, these guys come onto the field and we say, hey, you got to defend every blade of grass. They can make every throw, but that's exactly the case anytime this guy's lined up behind center. And the amount of stress that it puts on your pass defense, on your secondary to know, I got to defend sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, no matter where that ball is snapped. That's a tall task, and they're going to have to mix up coverages and be really sound on the back end, or this guy can really kill you.
Black Ultra. Ready. Green Jack. Needle Blue. Hut, hut.
Throwing to begin is Love. And caught right side to tight end Musgrave. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Packers
Watch out,
first and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Set.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. Moving to his right. He'll tuck it and take off. Love going to get to the ground, avoid the contact, and pick up a first down.
That's another Packers
First
down.
Chop.
First
17.
and 10
Let's
at
go.
the 40-yard line.
Yellow. 20. Red. Cycle. Blue. Yellow. Blue striker.
They'll look to throw. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
On the second.
Ball on the 39. Here's second and 4.
Yellow. Opposite. Let's go now. Blue. Opposite. Gun red. Check. Ready.
Once again, it's Jacobs.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
Drill green. Green Jack. Set.
From the gun, it's Love. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
Here we go. Yellow, 43. White, 6, left, field, black. Go pink, ready?
On fourth down, Love. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down.
So the offense found themselves in a little bit of no man's land. They were too far for a field goal attempt, but too close to attempt a punt. So they decided to be aggressive early and go for it on fourth down. But it was the defense that turned them away with a huge stop to start this game.
Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. A first carry here for Devon Janet. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and a couple. A shotgun snap for Tua. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
It's third down. And 2 yards to go.
20, TX. 21G, 21G.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He's got the hook up there to Waddle. And he will score. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. Riley Patterson now to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Dolphins will take a 7-0 lead.
7. Packers nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line. The Packers offense ready to possess the football for the second time. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10.
Smash, red, here we go, set. 33, yellow. Blaster, 6, claws red. Green jack. Go red. Set, go.
Love. That's caught downfield. Dobbs. 16 yards on the game. And a quick 1st down.
That's good for a Packers
Fight,
1st down.
Let's
1st
go.
and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Blue check, ready.
A run up the middle with Jacobs. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 2 nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one.
Striker, 3-3. Blue 32.
34-yard line.
Blue striker. Drill green. Set, huh?
On 1st down, it's Love. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup of 5.
Okay, ready?
From the 29. Here's 2nd down and 5.
Brings up 2nd
Ready?
and 5.
22 needle. 10 black. That's your man. Red, cycle. Steel, black. Red, yellow, white, white.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. To the left side in the hands of Watson. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
A gain of 17 yards.
17 yards, the gain there. Good for a Green Bay 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
We are through 1. It's the Dolphins with the early lead. And we're back at Lambeau Field in just a moment. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Ready, break. Ready. 60 red. 60 red. Shot. 17. Smash. Red. Set.
Back to throw is Love. Look at this one out to Jacobs. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up second and
Here's
2.
second
At the
and 2.
Dolphins' 4-yard line.
Come on, set. Black, up, check, blue, opposite, green, yellow, go. Ready?
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
Needle blue. Set.
From the gun on third down, it's Love. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Christian Watson, touchdown, Green Bay.
That was just too easy, Mike. It's just straight man coverage, great route by the receiver on the slant. You just can't give up an inside release deep in your own end zone because, as you just saw, it's pitch and catch.
That ties the game at 7. Brandon McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Right now to return it. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. The Dolphins offense and receiver Jalen Waddle getting ready to go back to work. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. Trayvon Diggs in on the tackle. They face 2nd down and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 31-yard line.
Throwing is Tua. And that ball incomplete over the middle. Jalen Waddle, the intended target. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
From the gun, here's Tua. And that is incomplete.
And his passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
This brought in out past the 20. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line.
On the set.
Jordan Love, the rest of the Packer offense, ready for their next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10.
Slide blue, blaster, 6. Smash, red, cut.
To throw is Love. That complete to Jacobs. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
7-yard pickup.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
52 blue. Seal, black. Fury, yellow. Claws, red. Set, cut.
Throwing is Love. Over the middle, he fits it into Dobbs. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They get 21 on that one. 1st down, Packers.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Hey, red. Hut.
On 1st and 10, here comes Jacobs. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play. 1st half, all tied at 7. Back with more from Lambeau Field after this.
Ready.
Here comes 2nd and 4.
Let's go now. Smash. Smash. Black swap. Go pink. Go red. Needle blue. Red. Cycle. Check pink set.
He'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. Finding space at the 15. And he'll get into the end zone. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers.
It's not often in the NFL, Mike, that we see a run play result in a touchdown of this length. A lot of things have to go right. The right look by the defense, executing by the offensive line and all of your blockers. And then sometimes it's just, I got a better guy with the ball in my hand than you do on defense. And I think all of those things here were at play and results in a big touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here he is, Tyreek Hill back to return. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. As comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. On the ground to start the drive, it's Gtowncapp. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 19-yard line.
Back to throw is Tua. That's caught in the field by Waddle. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's a big play there for Miami. 38 yards. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
And the Dolphin first down.
Here's Tunga Vailoa. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter. Tua. This defense pinning their ears back, coming to get him again. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. Clock is stopped for 26 seconds until the break. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Now Tua. He's going to let this go. Downfield for Waller. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down. Here's Dick Bailey now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. Take it in, back at his own 12. Oh, looked like he moved a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return.
Let's go now.
Love to throw it on 1st down. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
That's good for a Packers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
6, Matt Drill Green. Black shot, clawed red. Ready?
Love to throw on 1st and 10. He'll get this out to his running back. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. And no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Right now, the returner. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Dolphins offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. Tua will give it to Achane. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3. Once again, it's Achane. Trying to bounce that outside. It went a long way for a gain of nothing.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
He'll try and run it here. It's Achane. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Punt team headed out for the Dolphins. Taken at the 19. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. Josh Jacobs and the Packers offense heading back onto the field. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Oh, he is depleted on that one. Picked up, thrown down behind the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
32-yard line.
Let's go, striker. Black 40. Ready?
Here's Jacobs. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line.
On the set.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 6.
Here we go. Here we go.
And 5.
52 blue. 6. Mega. Black shot. Yellow. Zoom. Hut, hut.
Now Love. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. On 4th down, the Packers turn it over to Daniel Whelan to punt. Back deep, it's Tyreek Hill. This is taken at his own 30. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Dolphins offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. 1st and 10 now from the 36. A run up the middle with Achane. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7. From the 43, here's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now whistles here, and a penalty if somebody moved early up front. From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8. They'll run this one straight ahead with Achane. Finding room across midfield. And he'll be taken down.
It's a gain
1st and 10.
yards. And the Dolphins first down. Gain of 16 yards. First down, Miami.
They'll stay on the ground with Achane. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down. Here's Tagovailoa. get this into the hands of Devon Achane. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
All right, 21G.
Now a first down throw for Tua. That is caught by the tight end, Darren Waller. Touchdown, Dolphins. Patterson now to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Dolphins will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. We'll see a return here from his own end zone. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. Josh Jacobs and the Packers offense heading back onto the field. This one, everything we could have hoped for to this point. All even at 14. They'll start this drive with first down.
Black Ultra. Set, ready, set.
From the gun, it's Love. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Right, 97.
The 40-yard line.
Blaster, 6, yellow, 43. Rail, yellow. Slide blue. Punt.
Here's Love. He's going to look for the home run ball. And that is incomplete. He was trying to connect with Matthew Golden that time. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Here we go. Set. Clock. 52 blue. Hey, green. Blue striker. Field black. Ready.
Love to throw. He's going to look downfield once again. And that is incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a fourth down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down.
Blaster. Drill, 52. 43 rail.
Try to get him to jump. Did not work. Good job by the defense to stay disciplined. It's a delay again. Packers set to kick this one away as he's on to punt for the second time. On the return, it's Hill. And he's going to take it all the way. Electric moment on the return for touchdown. And they get the great bonus of scoring on special teams. This time the punt return unit able to put 6 up on the board.
And what we see here, Mike, is just a breakdown in the coverage. They talk all week about fanning the field, controlling the returner, keeping them on your inside arm. In this case, two guys get stacked behind each other. They leave just enough space for this returner to operate in, and the next thing you know, they're looking at him in the end zone.
The lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The Packers offense ready to take over now to start this fourth quarter. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Red, cycle. Set, hut. Ready.
Here's Love. That one, that's Matthew Golden. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 2.
At the 43-yard line.
Ready. Yellow, black shot. Set, go.
Here's Love to throw. A quick slant, looked in by Watson. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Let's go.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That's caught by Golden, right side. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. From the 41, it's 2nd and 1.
Black on smash. Red, 38. Set, hut.
To throw is Love. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
Hey, green. 52 blue. Red, yellow. Blue striker.
Back to the air, it's Love. That's to the right side and incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
43. Drill green. Slide blue. Ready?
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Dolphins take over.
The Dolphins offense back onto the field for their next possession. On 1st and 10, it's Gtowncapp. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 33-yard line.
Solo left Zion.
From the gun, here's Tua. That one out wide to Gtowncapp. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
shotgun snap for Tua. That's taken in by Achan. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
Dolphins, first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
A run out of the gun with Achan. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
He's across midfield to the 48-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll drop to throw. Moving to his left.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback. Realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a run, pick up the first down.
He is tough to bring down. They finally do. Somehow he manages to get back to the line of scrimmage. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
At the Packers' 43-yard line.
Now a give to Achan and right. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop it for no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down.
No gain on the play.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Dolphins first down.
First down, Dolphins.
So a win here for the visiting Dolphins. They were the aggressors from the start, able to dictate the pace of play, and in the end, they come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. Good night.